So you keep following. Who's leading? Give me a survival check.
20.
Okay, you are easily able to lead out of the fields. As you come out on the other side, you can kind of see that this is really the outer edge of the outer steads. There's not much farm beyond this. The wheat field is like the biggest portion of the farm area. As you keep going, though, it's just kind of like plains, but you're still following like something was still being dragged beyond this point. There's footprints. Someone want to give me a survival check?
That's 13.
They're definitely not like normal feet. It's not like an elf or anything. It's kind of beastly. But yeah, you're following those tracks. It leads you over some hills, through some like valleys. It's a pretty long walk, but you're still able to keep following the trail, and you get to. It seems that at some point the farm's kind of extended further, and this is kind of like the remnants of what used to be there. You can see in the distance like a windmill, and as you get closer, you can see that windmill has recently been like there's fortifications built around it. And there you can kind of see some movement in the distance.
I see some movement in the distance.
I say we check out the windmill.
Do you guys want to go closer, or do you want to look at it from afar?
Let's scope it out.
I'm going to use my owly eyes.
Give me a perception check.
9 plus 3. 12. I have to say.
You can see, like, at the entrance of this fortification, two humanoid beastly forms, which you can't really make out much of what they are, what they look like.
I'm going to try and do a perception check. But there's only a few of us right now, so we have to be careful. 19.
Okay. You can definitely see that these are beastly humanoid. You don't know what they are called, but their faces kind of remind you of a hyena.
I think it's safe to say we found the raiders. What do we do?
Is there an option of sneaking around the back?
Do you want to approach the
windmill area?
Do you think it's possible that they might be civilized enough to discuss surrender?
We found those bones, remember?
I mean...
So you're approaching the windmill.
I say yes.
Sure.
Okay, so as you approach, you can see that those two guards are standing on the outside of what appears to be the only way in or out of this fortification. It's very hastily built. It's just basically just wood logs put up against each other, sharpened at the top, and just kind of tied together. Where they're standing is kind of an opening. There's not an actual like gate there.
Well,
Do we attack them?
We get first strike.
Or do we just ask and see if maybe they are friendly people?
Or we could notify the guards of where their location is, since that was unknown.
that...
Well, in order to get the reward, you have to bring proof that you defeated the raiders.
Let us approach them. I enjoy making friends. Let us see if they speak. If not,
Then Oskar, you go
I
first.
will go.
Should I perch somewhere and take a sniper's position?
Is there a place for you to perch and take a sniper's
Because
position?
we're in a field, right? Are there any trees?
It's pretty tall grass, so up until this point you've been kind of able to conceal yourselves, but you're kind of like right up against the outer wall of this. Did you want to go straight into this entrance, or did you want to
Oskar exits
walk the perimeter?
the grass.
Let's walk the perimeter.
Okay.
There could be a trap.
All right, so we walk the perimeter. What do we find?
Someone give me a perception.
4.
You actually like tripped as we were walking over there, and you did not make the loop around.
I got 12.
Oh, we're all doing it?
I guess.
I got 11.
Okay. The fortress seems to be facing this way, so the gate was over here. As you started walking this way, like kind of where you approached, really, and that's why you noticed this, because it's where you came up. There's kind of a gap in the wall that you could probably widen a little bit to get through.
I say we do that instead of going through the front. Who has a weapon who can do that with?
I have a hammer.
You, Oskar, go on.
Give me like an acrobatics check.
Okay.
9.
19.
21.
So you guys just like slurp right on through. Petti gets like up to the butt and just gets stuck.
Dummy
She can't get through any further without assistance.
Oskar tries to quietly yank Petti Floor
Give
through
me a strength check.
the hole. Oh, 13.
Okay. I would say that you are able to yank her through, but it scratches on the way up, and she takes 2 points of piercing damage.
Oops. Oops.
So you come out in this you're in this little hut. It seems like this is probably like a little storage thing that they use to put whatever they have to store in. You're looking around and you kind of see some more bones, weapons, armor that they probably lifted off of victims of theirs.
Gemul.
There's not much in here. You don't really understand why they need this. But there are 2 openings on each corner. So it's a rectangular space and there's an opening on the 2 front corners, kind of diagonally. There's no door, so it's just the way out. You can see through the right-hand door the guards that were standing at the front gate. So you're behind them, essentially. And then out the left door, you can see the windmill itself. It's kind of the wall is built up to the windmill, so the windmill's kind of in the wall. And you can see 2 guards standing in front of the entrance to the windmill.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's anything in here that we are not quite seeing, off the top of our heads, and that's not a great roll. 12.
Gemul, are you okay? Are you okay, Gemul?
I like that remix.
I think she's dead.
I'm hoping she's not.
So, what was your roll?
12.
There's not much in here. Like I said, it's just armor and bones. Seems like this is used more when they have had a fresh raid.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards.
I could use a prestidigitation.
Oh, do that. Wait, what does that do?
Is that one?
Is that the...
I can create an instantaneous harmless sensory effect, such as a shower of sparks, a puff of wind, faint musical notes, or an odd odor.
What would hyenas like?
Spaghetti? I maybe create some sort of sound to distract them, make them leave their posts.
Yes.
Someone saying, "Hello, I am ready for a raiding. Please come rob me." I think that should do the trick.
I think I'll prestidigitate a conversation between 2 unsuspecting humans about something stupid.
Sports.
Yes, about the Rainbow Games.
Yeah!
Are you gonna do that conversation? Or are you just gonna say that happened?
I'm just gonna say that it happened.
Where is the sound emanating from?
I'm making it happen in the distance.
Like in the
So,
field.
outside of the fortress.
Yeah.
What's the radius on the?
It's 10 feet.
So behind you, outside the fortress.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the sound of 2 humans having
A loud
very
conversation.
animated conversation about who they think is going to win the Rainbow Games. One of them is a fan of the Memorial District, while the other is rooting for West Harbor. The 2 sentries at the gate kind of look around. One of them walks around to go find where this one is coming from, and they are standing right behind that hole that you came in through.
Is now the time that we strike?
As you're looking to see what's going to happen with that, the 2 guards standing at the windmill start to just slowly walk down the path, because where you are is on pathway. The pathway leads directly from the windmill to the gate. So they're walking down that pathway. It seems like this is something they don't do on the regular. It might be a shift change or something to relieve the people at the gate type of situation. But the people the one at the gate is still standing at the gate facing out. So the 2 right here have walked past where you are and are heading toward the gate.
What do we do?
This is now our chance to inspect the outside of the windmill, since we have an opening.
I guess so. Let's do that. Alright.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Let's walk outside.
We want to inspect the outside of the windmill.
So that's where the 2 guards had left.
Yes.
Yeah, we want to go.
So you walk up to it. You want to try the door?
Yes.
There's a circular door. It's open.
Nice.
So do you want to go in?
Yes.
Okay, so all three of you are inside the door. There's a very thin stairwell leading up to the top before you walking up the stairs.
I believe that Gemul may be okay, and I'd like to see for myself, so I'm gonna go first.
I guess I'll follow.
Okay, then I'll come up the rear.
I should have made y'all do a stealth check getting to the middle, but I forgot. So do a stealth check now.
Okay.
6. Wait. Yeah. Yep.
18.
7.
As you go up the stairs, you've got a very short dwarf walking upstairs in full plate armor. So that's
This
just
true.
loud by itself.
Yes.
And then you've got someone with talons trying to walk up stone steps. Also very loud. So once you go all the way up the stairs, it doesn't seem like anyone outside has noticed this, but once you get up the stairs, there is this lumbering creature. It's got a hyena-like face. It's like spotted. It has paws for feet, talons for hands. It's wearing like furs and like a chest plate made of bones, and it's wearing the skull of something on its head. And it's got like a bone helmet on.
Is that Pokemon?
He is standing behind a row of 3 people who are on their knees with their hands behind their back. 2 of them seem like they're genasi and males. There's a fire genasi and a water genasi. Males just kneeling to the left, and then on the right is a female half-orc.
Oskar locks eyes with her. Gemul.
She looks at you with recognition.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong.
The lumbering monster has got his sword to the middle of the fire genasi's neck. He doesn't. He basically just grunts at basically telling you, "Come any closer, they die."
Has the orc noticed me, or has the beast noticed me yet?
I would say he sees them, and you were in that back, so I don't think he's seen you yet.
Okay. Could I cast Guiding Bolt on him? It's got a range of 120 feet.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm attacking him. And so let me roll to hit. That's a 17.
17 hit.
Okay, so takes 4d6 radiant damage. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6. Also, any attack made against him now from anyone has advantage until it's my turn again.
Nice.
So everyone needs to roll initiative.
Gotta save her.
Got 2.
Gotta save Gemul. What is that plus?
Initiative is a dexterity modifier.
So 14.
13.
5.
I also rolled initiative for the 3 people that are
Incapacitated.
kneeling. They're just kneeling, and they have their hands tied behind their back. So this guiding bolt slams into the monster's chest. It doesn't fall, but it like stumbles back a little, kind of into the wall. It removes the sword from the guy's neck to like stable himself. So 3 people on their knees try to basically roll away from him to get out of range of his sword. The water genasi kind of stumbles as it's trying to roll away essentially and does not get out of range. But the fire genasi and the half-orc are able to kind of get to their feet and get across the room behind you guys. So it's just the water genasi is still there. That's all they're going to do on their turn. Petti.
Me. Okay, so I'm going to use,
Wait, I'm sorry, before she does that. So the effect of her thing is now worn off?
yes.
Yeah, essentially. Because we weren't in combat yet, so there weren't really turns happening.
Okay, yeah. I think that's
But just so you guys know, for like layout of the room wise, I had a map, but I feel like we don't need it for just this space. It's like a 20-foot ledge. Like so, you came in at the top of the stairs. It's like 20 feet until there's like a railing. And that railing goes all the way around the room. So the center of the room is a hole.
Okay.
Outer edge of the room is where you're standing. So they were on the other side.
Because we're in a windmill.
Yeah. So they're on the other side. And the two that got away had run around behind you guys. The one
Okay.
is still over there.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my crossbow because I don't want to use another spell slot right now. I'm going to use my crossbow to attack him. Ooh, that's a 4. All right. Well, whose turn?
Oskar.
I'm gonna throw my hand axe because found out could do that last time. Is that my 20? Yes. No, I should know. Let me do
It's
it.
d20 to hit, and then you'll use something else when you attack.
Yeah, that's for the damage.
So it's that plus your dexterity modifier.
It's just 5.
That does not hit. Anything else?
That's it.
It is his turn. He has a bone longbow strapped to his back.
Oh, God.
That's
That
cool
off.
as hell.
That's
And he
scary.
pulls it back. He's kind of ignoring the water genasi for right now. He is aiming this at Petti. She was the first one to fire off a shot and hit him. So he rolls 18 naturally.
Oh, shit. 18 is my armor class.
Okay, so but he also has +1 for dexterity, so 19. Okay, so he hits, so he does 3 piercing damage. You are also knocked prone. You like fall backwards.
Okay.
It is Sorin's turn.
I'm gonna use poison spray.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
Careful about
You're not
that.
close enough.
That genasi.
Then I'm gonna use hex.
What's the range on that?
90 feet.
Isn't that a bonus action? Or is that an action? That's a bonus action. So
Oh.
what else do you want to do?
So I'm gonna use my bow. 9.
You do not hit. It is their turn, so I'm going to try to get away again. He succeeds. The water genasi is behind you guys now. Petti's turn.
Okay, I'm going to use Sacred Flame. That's 60 feet radius. Does that works? Okay, so that's a 16 plus 3, so 19.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, cool. So 1d8 damage. 8. Oh, wait. No, the target must, I'm sorry. He has to have a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what's the DC? What's your wisdom modifier?
My wisdom modifier is 3.
Okay, so 13. He did not make that throw.
Okay, and then he takes 8 damage. Okay.
So what about it?
Is he took damage. Now it is Oskar's turn.
Well, I guess my hand axe is across the room now, right? It's not like a boomerang.
I would say it probably fell down the window.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. Time to bust out that warhammer.
So you're gonna have to move over to him.
I'm going to get him.
What's your movement speed?
30
So you'll get halfway around. If you want to use dash, you can get all the way around, but you can't attack him unless you have like a bonus action or something.
Dash?
Dash is something you can use as an action. Instead of like attacking or something, you can just dash, which means you can go
Move double your
your
speed.
movement speed. But once you're there, all you have left is a bonus action. So I don't know if you have any bonus actions.
9.
Okay.
Oskar is
it is his
disappointed
turn
but
again.
not deterred.
He pulls out his. He's got his bow out. Now you're in his melee range. He's gonna use his spear. 15. What's your AC?
16.
He does not hit. He just kind of like slams into your armor and it just kind of. Sorin.
I'm gonna use my bow. My hex blade bow. 5.
Okay. Petti.
Okay. I'm using Sacred Flame again because it's a cantrip and I can keep using that. So I shall. Okay. Now you have to do a dexterity saving throw.
20.
20.
Natural 20.
God damn it.
What happens if he makes it?
It says the target gains no benefit from cover for this saving throw, but it doesn't take any damage. But okay, whose turn?
It is Oskar.
I'm going to swing my warhammer. 18.
That hit.
Nice.
You would use your 1d8.
8.
What's this boy looking like?
Yeah,
You're
how's
looking
he?
raggedy.
Oh, good.
That did a lot. That took a lot out of him to like resist that hit you just gave him. The bones on his armor are starting to crack. He's staggering, but he is not done. It is his turn now. He's gonna clap back.
Oh.
He missed because he's so hurt. Sorin.
I'm gonna
Finish him.
use my Hexblade bow again. 19 plus
Go ahead.
21. Okay, so I roll what? Short bow 1d6. 3. Was he dead?
No.
Oh my god.
My turn?
Petti.
Sacred flame! Dexterity saving throw.
13 plus 1. So he made it.
Well, next.
Alright, Oskar.
I'm gonna swing my warhammer one more time. 20!
Nice, natural 20.
That's a critical hit.
7.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah. Oskar.
I tell him,
You are not a nice person for raiding these villages and kidnapping Gemul. And I think you should go get me my hand axe. And I flip him over the railing.
The hand axe landed blade up. It landed in like a little groove, so when he falls, his head just goes straight onto that blade and just splits his skull in half.
Woo!
nice.
We have done it!
Somehow, through all of that, no one noticed this fight happening outside. Seems like the change of the guards may have taken longer, or they were distracted by trying to find this avid discussion about Rainbow Games source. So it's you three and then the three people that you just rescued. What do you want to do? Hey there, this is Grimwolf. Thank you so much for watching our video. We truly appreciate it. If you don't want to miss anything, please subscribe and leave a like while you're down there. We post new videos every week. Between our Dungeons & Dragons campaign, video game reviews, and other gaming content, there is something for everyone. See you next week.